Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Moletrap here, coming at you with Game 4 of this third place match between Bisu and UpMagic. And right now you see the intro sequence for the 2007 Ever OSL going on in the background. You can't hear it though, because I'm going to have to mute it, because when I've uploaded this before, it has gotten me a ping for the music DMCA, whatever. So I'm going to have to mute this section, but there are... in fact, I'll try and find... I know this intro is online with the music on it on YouTube as well, so recommend checking it out if you want to get hyped up. Super, super cool. Really great. I mean, even if you don't play StarCraft, it's just a great intro. But anyway, now we'll unmute it so you can get the stuff going in the background. Maybe if I put the volume down lower, it might not pick up enough for the DMCA, but anyway... we're going to get into game number 4 here between Bisu and UpMagic. Bisu currently up 2-1 in his best of 5. And UpMagic has been showing really good general performance. Really good play, like, overall. Except for the first 5 minutes. He's been really, really doing poorly with his micro in early engagements and stuff. And it's really cost him. He's been able to come back from it a couple times, but he hasn't a couple times as well. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bisu just do a 2-gate proxy or something like that, because UpMagic has shown that he's not capable of dealing with early micro. That he's just can't hang with it. So, like, that would be like an easy win for Bisu if he just did an early attack, and UpMagic was forced to just struggle with Marines that he doesn't know how to deal with. Anyway, it's just interesting. It's also interesting to think about that too, that like, you have to be really good at micro to be a programmer, and UpMagic maybe is in other situations, but it just goes to show you that, like, UpMagic might not have been able to thrive in like the early days of StarCraft when it was more micro-oriented, but he's still a good macro player and a good technical player in that sense. And so... this is the age of the macro play, and so we see him able to do well in StarCraft, obviously getting to the semifinals and then getting to this third place match, just by virtue of the fact that he's a good overall player and a good, broad player as far as his macro ability and that kind of thing. So, just something to think about. Anyway, we do have Bisu putting a pylon and a gateway kind of near this ramp. If you remember from the semifinals match, this is a weird map that has like a couple spots on it which have permanent neutral dark swarms on them, which creates some interesting situations. And this is the map that we saw where UpMagic had tried to use that to his advantage by having vultures underneath the dark swarm and attacking drones and stuff. Ended up with this almost stalemate game, which was really interesting, versus Jaedong. So we'll see if the dark swarms play into this very much. They could very well, because, I mean, if you're a zealot, you would love to have dark swarm on your team, right? Protoss would just absolutely kill to have dark swarm to attack with zealots into Goliaths and tanks with under dark swarm. That would be just epic. And so we might see Bisu make some use of that, because, well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Terrans have basically, well, they have no melee units. Firebats, I don't know if you count them as a melee unit, because I think they only deal splash damage basically. So what is going on there? Is that guy's like school ID and a $2 bill? I have no idea what's going on in that situation. Anyway, we've got a nice wall here. All right, finally, we got a map that UpMagic can make a complete wall. He doesn't have to do any shenanigans with a floating barracks where he's going to just lose to zealots in the very early game because he doesn't know how to land a barracks quickly enough. Because it's also, I think it's impossible to land a barracks quickly enough. There's no way, if Protoss is watching that, there's no way to cancel and land it in time before the zealot could get underneath and sneak through. So, anyway, just something to think about. We do have Bisu making a proxy pylon in the bottom left of the map. That's interesting. I wonder if that's for a proxy attack building of some kind, or if it's actually just for like future scouting or something like that. not sure what that's going to be used for. But we do have 2 factories going down for Up Magic, so he's gonna just go for this all-in play basically, and the Zealot is trying to dance back and forth to stop this SCV from getting in. Is he going to be able to? Looks like he's probably not going to eventually be able to. So, oh, okay, so he's hiding some tech. Okay, this is interesting. So the Zealot, oh, and actually if he can get that, I think if he gets that Zealot in the gap, I think that Zealot, if he's in the right spot, can hold off and make sure that the SCV can't get through and get a scout in. And that's going to be crucial. Okay, Dragoon is going to make sure that that doesn't happen also. So, yeah, cute situation here. A proxy citadel, an extra gateway. Probably going to see a Templar Archives going down, so you can proxy these Dark Templars out of a close gateway, the second gateway. And crucially, Up Magic doesn't have a scout. He only saw the 1 gateway. He only saw the 1 Zealot. And he wasn't able to get that SCV into the main. He was not able to get the SCV into the main because of the clever dancing by Bisu with the Zealot. So Up Magic has no idea this is coming, and he could get caught off guard by these quick DTs, which would be just devastating. We'd basically see him lose immediately. Forge going down as well. I think this is a good idea. And wait, what? Robotic facility? What? I guess he's gonna get a shuttle also? So he's gonna lift DTs in there with the shuttle? Wow, okay, this is really interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense because that, well, yeah, actually you kind of have to do this, don't you? And of course, you know, I'm just coming into this game having only seen 1 game on this map in the last, you know, 8 years. Maybe 10 years, longer, I guess. This map wasn't used too much after this Star League. But, anyway, Bisu's been preparing for this for weeks, so it's not too surprising. And what is, okay, Up Magic is gonna push out a little bit here. Gonna try and take control of his natural expansion. He's got the ground forces to do it. He's able to kill off the Zealot with the vultures. And here he can, and this is what we saw him do as well with the vultures against Jaedong. The mines can still go off. The mines are able to do splash damage, so the mines can still go up. Anyway, point being, with that barracks planted in that spot, and able to repair the barracks, able to attack with tanks from behind, etc. Oh, looks like the Dragoon moved a little bit and was killed off. So Up Magic might suspect something now, because he's moving in here and he sees a pylon, he sees the cannons behind it. He might say, wait, there's no expansion here? What's going on? Is something going on? But anyway, to get back to my point, he needs the shuttle, because if he doesn't have the shuttle to get past that, Up Magic can just basically repair his barracks and keep that wall shut, and the DTs won't be able to do any damage to his economy. So very, very smart. He does have the DT and the shuttle out now. And so we're gonna see how much damage this can do, but like I said, Up Magic is suspicious. He thinks that, whoa, he's killing off the pylon. That's kind of bad. Okay, and now he spots the shuttle moving in here. There is a turret in the top. There's mines all over the place. Up Magic, I think, is prepared enough for this. I think he has enough to deal with this because the mines are in a perfect spot. Now he might be able to drag. Oh, 2 mines go off, and actually he lifts. Did he lift? I didn't see what he did, but somehow I think he was able to, if you time it just perfectly. Whoa, and what is he doing? What? He loses the shuttle. Did he not see the turrets there? He may have been distracted for just that one moment, and he lost the shuttle. The shuttle kind of wandered into the range of both turrets at the exact same moment, and that was a huge, huge loss because now he cannot do any harassment. What I was going to say is that you can actually time it perfectly where if the mine goes off and you lift the Dark Templar into the shuttle at the exact right moment, then you can have the mine explode, but also dodge the explosion with your Dark Templar. So it looked like he did that a couple times in order to keep his DTs alive, and that was really, really clever. But he's also not able to really do a lot of damage. He's not able to like drag mines into SCVs or anything like that, and so he hasn't been able to accomplish a ton with these Dark Templar. And oh, he's trying to do the trick. Looks like he did it. I think he pulled it off. Kept the DT alive, kill off the mines. Yeah. So I didn't see though if the DT might have died. By the way, this VOD and what the heck? Up Magic now has tanks attacking the choke point of Bisu. So Up Magic might actually just be able to win this because he's discovered this hidden tech down here. And he doesn't have a scanner or anything like that. If those mines take out the DTs, though, oh, 1 goes down. He's just got 1 left there. Okay, DTs. Oh, just a back and forth here. If he can kill off the DTs, with the mines, the tanks will be able to do a lot more damage, but DTs are managing to survive. Wow. By the way, this might be a little bit lower quality VOD. What I was going to say is I went back to the VOD archive that I had, and I didn't have Game 4 for some reason. So I had to go onto YouTube and find it, and so I don't know if this is going to be worse quality than the other VODs. Nice, picking off those mines, not able to do it. He's trying to move in here, and I don't think the DT can dodge that many mines. Wait, maybe it can with the shuttle. Just beautiful micro by Bisu is able to keep Up Magic from forcing his way into the choke point there and into the main base of Bisu. So he's holding on a little bit here, but I think Bisu's gotten an expansion in the left side of the map, it looks like. So that's kind of cute. But no, the Wraith has found the shuttle. I don't think there's even a Dragoon inside that shuttle, so that shuttle is going to die. The DTs escape with their lives, but they're not going to be able to be nearly as effective if they can't drop into Magic's main base here. There's a second shuttle out, though, as well. Wouldn't be surprised if the Wraith redirects to there at this point. Tanks are now going to start being able to shell the pylons and get in there. And once the pylon goes down and there's no DT in that spot, I think he can storm in there with these vultures. No, he's going to plug that gap. Where is the comm scan? He needs his comsat station. Why has he not built a comsat station yet? Okay, oh, he does... Wait, what happened there? Did that mine go off but just not within range of the DT? That's... Okay, that was weird. Okay, there's the comm station. Okay, that comm scan goes down. He's going to be able to finish off that DT. He's going to be able to finish off that cannon. Now he can push into the main base. It looks like the DTs have explored down to the bottom of the map and they're attacking turrets. And Up Magic's forces are all in Bisu's natural, so he doesn't actually have a lot back at home to defend. And so he actually might force a cancel on that command center. Just because the turrets were not in the right spot. And it's very close to going down. Is he waiting for another scan? He does cancel it just in time. He's going to be able to plant mines there and deal with those DTs. But again, the DTs just proving to be super annoying. And without consistent detection, there's not a lot that Up Magic can do about it, basically. And so again, we're seeing the DTs not really doing a killing blow or doing a ton of economic damage or anything like that. But I don't think that Wraith knew that base was there. That's interesting. Not doing a ton of economic damage as far as like killing SCVs or killing buildings or winning the game, but delaying things so much. Just doing a super delay there by stopping him from building that command center for a full couple minutes, killing off a few SCVs as well, and just forcing him to spend a lot of mines in his own base, etc. Up Magic has taken a third base in the meantime, so he's not really low on minerals in that sense by being stopped by taking his second base. So, he's not going to be able to get that second gas out, but he's not really hurting for gas. I don't think that's the point here. He's been able to do enough with the vultures that he hasn't really been hurting for gas at this point. He hasn't lost any tanks, and now he's going to be able to come in here and kill off this entire little sub-base. And he actually, look at the investment here, 2 gateways. He actually built another gateway down there as well. All of his tech is in that spot. Bisu has 1 base, and only 1 base. We might even see a GG out of him pretty soon because, well, he does have, I'm sorry, I forgot he does have the second base up there, but Up Magic knows about the second base at the 830 position. So once he kills off all this tech, he's going to be able to move his tanks up that ramp, or up the side there, and go after the 9 o'clock, like I said, 8:30, 9 o'clock position, kill that off. Well, actually, it is decently defended. So maybe he is going to be able to keep that second base for now. I don't know if Up Magic quite has the forces to deal with that spot at the moment. He will pretty soon, though. He's starting to make more factories. There's the science vessel. So now we have consistent detection, and so he's going to be able to just keep a science vessel with his forces, and it's going to be not a problem at all for Up Magic to deal with these Dark Templar with his main force. So I have to get a drink of water. I've been casting for a little bit here. Excuse me. I've gotten old. I can't scream into my microphone for 7 hours straight anymore. I mean, I think I used to take drinks of water when I was casting before too, but I should have mentioned this before, I guess, but it's interesting that I actually, when I was looking for this video on YouTube, I found out that I actually did cast this. I cast this whole series, this whole third place match. I didn't realize that I had in 2007. So that's kind of interesting to note if you guys want to go back and watch that broadcast, which I don't think was probably, I was very new at casting back then, so I think I hope this is better now, even though I'm rusty after having not casted for several years. But anyway, so yeah, Up Magic is coming in here and moving into this expansion base. He's got the Science Vessel with it, so the DT's not going to do any good. The couple Dragoon's not going to do any good. And Bisu's going to lose that base. Bisu is taking his natural in the meantime, but he's going to lose this base and all the probes with it. So I think Up Magic is just in full control right now. Up Magic even, I think, taking that bottom left base. That he just cleared out all the tech, and now he's going to take that bottom left base as well. A little bit of a last-ditch counterattack here, trying to move into the natural expansion. Not able to accomplish enough. Too much defenses. The mines are too much. Even trying to make use of that Dark Swarm was not enough. The mines are too much, and the tanks, if you don't know, do primary damage and splash damage, and they're separate. So underneath the Dark Swarm, the primary damage will be taken away, but the splash damage will still apply. So if you have enough tanks, you can still kill stuff under Dark Swarm, basically. So just interesting thing to note. Anyway, so Up Magic takes game number 4, and we're gonna go to a fifth and final match, a fifth and final game to determine the match between Bisu and Up Magic to see who can get the third place trophy and a little bit more money. I'm actually not even sure. I don't think that fourth place gets any money. I think you only get money for first through third place, basically. So that's kind of interesting thing to think about. I'll double check that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, and let's move on to game number 5, the final match of the third place match between Bisu and Up Magic.